Part 5 is about UK laws on urinating or defecating in public. And look who we have to help us with Part 5. Ziggy. Gosh, why are we talking about this law? And I'll tell you later why Ziggy is telling me it wasn't him. But for now, let's get started. In Part 4, you may remember Johnny left the night of Amber's birthday party after they had a fight in their bedroom. So the next day, Amber was going to be away with her friends, and Johnny decided he wanted to get some of his belongings. But his bodyguard said not to go over because Amber left human feces on his side of the bed. Amber later said it was a practical joke gone wrong, and it was not human poo, but it was from their teacup Yorkie dog. The housekeeper sent a photo to Johnny. It was too large for it to be from their tiny dogs, so he did not go over. Although this is a private issue, in the UK this kind of behaviour could be enough evidence to get a non-molestation order, which I've already done a video on, and you can find it in this series. But for now, this behaviour, if it were to happen in a public place, it would be an offence, and this offence is more common than you think, as you'll find out in a bit, as I found a couple of recent cases that talk about these offences that may just shock you. So before that, let's get looking at the UK laws. In the UK, laws on urinating or defecating in public are considered a nuisance offence, and if caught, the offender would be breaching a public space protection order enforced by each individual local authority. And if a police officer sees this happening, they can issue a penalty fine on the spot for breaking this bylaw. A member of the public can also make a complaint to a police officer or a council officer, and the penalties can range depending on which authority you are in. If not paid within, I think it's 21 days, you can challenge it in the magistrate's court, and you would have to defend your position. If convicted, the fine and court costs would be much, much higher. A bit earlier on, I promised you some recent examples of these kinds of offences. So in Barking near London, a man was fined £1,000 after a CCTV caught him coming out of his car to urinate. And for fun, let's take a look at a Gloucestershire case, since Kate Moss did her video link from Gloucestershire in the DEPP v vHEARD hearing just recently, where she confirmed Johnny actually rescued her after she fell down some stairs when it was raining, yet Amber told the court that she feared Johnny because she had heard he threw Kate Moss down the stairs. So yet another inconsistency. In a recent article by GloucesterShireLive.com, people living in the area between Cheltenham Town Centre and the racecourse reported punters urinating and defecating in public view. See the linked article if you want to know what the council's response was. Take a look at the link I've left below. Honestly, it's unbelievable. So I promised you why Ziggy was saying it wasn't him. I found some business of his in the conservatory, and I said, "What is this?" And all of a sudden he started to grab all his blankets, bring them into the room, as if he was trying to cover up the evidence. So there you go. Wasn't him. That's what he's trying to tell me. And in ending this video on the laws in UK, check out what your local area's penalties would be for this kind of offense. Hopefully it'll never happen to you, but you never know. And if you need help, contact Legal Minded Friends. We've also done a lot of videos on pet laws and your responsibility for picking up poo. So just in case, check out our playlist under pet issues. In part 6, we're going to look at how this whole thing got started, as it will be next in the timeline. And maybe by then we'll even have a verdict with the Virginia case, as the jury is in deliberation right now. So you never know. And see you soon.